Yo, what's good, you guys? It's Boomer and Jer watching Bali Star, and today we're getting into the worst things about the internet. This is by a channel called Wordy. You feel me? So, without further ado, let's see what the worst things about the internet are. Let's go.
Social media. We all use it. And now these gotta be the worst platforms on social media to ever grace the planet. Like, as we go by day, I swear to God, I'm seeing more bots on the street. It's crazy. A lot of these social media platforms are old and just already dead. And some of them are just really bad for you in general. And I think it's safe to say the first platform that we gotta start with is Kik. Why did this platform even exist, bro? Kik was just made to be a messenger app like WhatsApp. And a lot of people used it for spicy photos to send them on there. And now when I was naive in middle school, I didn't really understand this. I just had Kik because, well, I thought it was cool to have a bunch of social media platforms for some reason. Like, how does that even make any sense? Like, that was the dumbest way to possibly look at the situation. The amount of weirdos just dropping pictures left and right that weren't family friendly. Bro, oh my god, I can't even just begin to explain. This platform just wasn't a safe place at all. And Kik just didn't really give a fuck, I guess. And Kik just sucked, so obviously it fell off, and nobody uses it to this day. Like, Kik. I could not name one soul on this planet that uses Kik. Bro, why are you using Kik out of anything, bro? Out of any platform out there, you chose Kik. How does Kik have so many monthly users still? Like, how does that even make any... Next up, we got Twitter. Now, Twitter is just a toxic... users still. Like, how does that even make any... Next up, we got Twitter. Now, Twitter is just a toxic environment in general, and it is one of the worst spaces on social media of all time. Everybody's getting canceled left and right. People let the smallest things offend them, and worst of all, people just beef with each other over the smallest things just all the time for no reason. The users on Twitter just look like they don't even go outside in the first place. Like, how could you look at somebody who has a K-pop profile picture, canceling people and say, yeah, they definitely go outside? You don't know anything about the outside world. So who are you to say that that person's canceled? Makes no sense, man. Like, the difference from what you could get away with on the internet now and 6 years ago is crazy. So much has changed since 2016, and it's wild. People take the most insignificant shit and say someone's being ableist, for example, when their intention obviously wasn't to be ableist. Like, dude, why are you letting it offend you? Like, just move on. Holy hell. Now let's talk about Reddit. Reddit is the home of many neckbeards, alright? Reddit is the home where neckbeards just come together and basically say they have all this Reddit karma, and they do the most to get mine, alright? I mean, a lot of these motherfuckers,
I've never been up on Reddit that much.
If you're somebody that just, like, I don't know, uses Reddit to look at funny videos or clips, well, good luck. If you post something, the mods are gonna be on your head. They're gonna be like, actually, man, it just goes against subreddit rules. Like, bro, shut the man. It's just Reddit. It's not that deep. Like, a lot of people just look at Reddit and make it seem like it's their entire life. Like, you're alive, you're breathing, it's okay. You're not bleeding. Reddit is not the end-all be-all. Bro, why do you even care if somebody, quote-unquote, broke a rule in your subreddit? Like, just get some fresh air, bro. Like, clean your room, Febreze it, it stinks, you gotta crack a window, big dog. Now we gotta talk about TikTok. And as you know, if you're a fan of my Birdie channel, you know I fucking hate TikTok. And you know that me personally, I think that shit's ass. The content's so short and you're constantly scrolling and giving yourself dopamine hits.
Bro, I know a chick who watches TikTok like TV. I know a couple people who just be up on TikTok I seen it, bro. I seen them, bro. They just be up on TikTok all the time. It's like, bro, I mean, of course, before TikTok there was Vine, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it'll be the same way. So it's like, it's just one of those social media platforms that you can watch like TV in a way, you know what I'm saying? Of course, it can't be like Instagram for photos. They just adopted Instagram Reels to try and like compete with TikTok, you know what I'm saying? But of course, we initially know them for photos and stuff. You feel me? Facebook for like statuses and, you know, for mostly statuses as well, like messaging people, but mostly for like statuses. Twitter too, to post statuses, but it would just be like more just like sentences, you know, like, you know, you can't also see photos like Facebook. I mean, you can't, I don't know, the platform was just, it was initially made, you know, just to type how you felt or something. Facebook, you could like share like marriages and, you know, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? It's like it was just more I wouldn't say socially aware, but it was more like socially together ish. You know what I'm saying? If that'll make sense in a way. But it's like, you know, like it was more interactive with people, you know what I'm saying? Like we were interacting with, you know, with people more intimately that way, you know what I'm saying? Twitter is like, it was just, it felt so distant to me when it dropped, bro. It was just type how you feel. It's like, I remember when the first couple days it came out, I'm just like, why? You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, thinking naturally as a guy. It was just like, why would I type how I feel? Man, this sounds like some female shit, man. Man, it sounds like some, like, you know what I'm saying? Some emotional female shit, bro. But then it's like, you know, I started seeing all this stuff, you know, which started to cancel cultures. Like, people will type certain stuff and, you know, they would get what was very new to me canceled. I'm like, what's canceled? You know what I'm saying? What is this? Well, from what I've seen as the months and years go by, it's like, you know, I guess people of a certain status would get totally robbed of like mostly that status. And it's crazy. I was like, whoa, this is something new. What the heck? TikTok, going back to TikTok, is just and buying back in the day, like those would be the platforms that you could watch basically like TV. Change the channel.
Where it's just gonna kill your attention span. Like, I used to use TikTok like a year ago, and I would just sit in my college dorm and scroll for hours sometimes.
I mean, honestly, I use it. I still think it's stupid, but it's like TV to me. I like watching TV. You feel me? I like doing reactions because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like watching TV with, you know, you can add your own commentary in there. That's so cool. You feel me? So, yeah, I love doing this. But, yeah, I watch TikTok like another form of TV, you know what I'm saying? Made by us people. You know what I'm saying? Like, most are dope, you know what I'm saying? Depending on the algorithm that you want is dope as shit, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I'm pretty neutral because I still think it's dumb, but it's like, I like watching it like TV, so it's like, yeah, I'm pretty much neutral to it.
Made me feel like shit, and I wasn't getting anything out of it at all. I just felt like shit, I wasn't achieving anything. And
but I swear up until like a few months ago, maybe more months than that, it's like, I thought it was hella stupid. I was like, TikTok, what the... Do I remember the ads they'll press for this shit, bro? It'll be an ad almost every YouTube video I'll watch, bro. It even come on TV now. You know, it got that. I was like, I guess they were doing that well that they even showed on TV now. You know what I'm saying? But I remember that ads, they were spamming ads everywhere about TikTok, bro. All that shit worked.
Sure as hell wasn't doing anything productive. Like, I could have did something super exciting like climbed a mountain or just something crazy. And my brain would have somehow gave me more dopamine for being on TikTok. It's crazy. I get all these little short dopamine hits every time I scroll on a video. Everyone's attention span is so fucked nowadays to the point where, like, if I were to post my videos on TikTok, right, I would have to put a gameplay thing at the bottom in order for it to even do well. Like, I don't want people like that in my audience. I want people who are actually gonna watch my content and care about me rather than just like the Subway Surfers or Family Guy at the bottom. And it's just too much going on at once. Like, I don't know how people need that much stimulation to pay attention. My attention span's pretty ass, don't get me wrong, but holy hell, 3 or 4 clips? Like, you are on a whole nother level. Now we gotta talk about 4chan. Bro, what even is this? Like, I just went on here now and this is the first time I'm on 4chan, bro. They got like NSFW content. 4chan. They got some weird shit.
I just started hearing about this.
They got shit ranging from photography to NSFW. Like, it makes no sense.
Oh, what?
They got shit ranging from photography to NSFW. Like, it makes no sense. There's not really many rules and regulations on this platform, so yeah, this is the platform where you're most likely to find some degenerate shit on. I mean, the shit looks janky as hell, like, if you just take one look at it. Looks like some shit you'd see on the internet back in, like, 2008. A lot of neckbeards inhibit the website, and a lot of you are probably like, who? What? What the fuck is a 4chan when you're watching this video right now? Now we got Discord. Now, Discord is an app I use, well, because I'm a YouTuber. It's like literally the only way I can get in contact.
I used to play video games
and stuff like that. But I generally don't join servers or anything. But if you do, you gotta be careful because there's some weird individuals on Discord. That's all I'm gonna say. For the years I've been using Discord, yeah, it's safe to say I've ran into my fair share of.
Discord? Oh, I thought you were talking about Twitch. I don't use that.
But when I was in those servers, like making the connections with like people I thought were cool, I met some weirdos along the way. Like, yeah, these people that I met were definitely terminally online. Like, there's no other way of putting it. Like, I could not tell you the last time these motherfuckers have seen the light of day. And a lot of people are always getting into drama and doing some weird shit behind the scenes, so I'm like, alright, let me just disconnect with them. It is not worth my time. Next up, we got Omegle. And if you go on here and don't expect to see a man's genitals, just get off the website. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna meet some fantastic people on Omegle today. That is not happening.
I did that.
One time I went on Omegle
2-3 times,
and it just did not go well. I got insults thrown my way.
got fortunate enough to
really
at least talk to
deep,
some
man.
girls on there.
God, those Omegle people, it's tragic. They really be hurting my self-esteem. If you're like, yeah, I want to use Omegle today, just get off. Just save yourself from seeing a man's genitals. Yeah, there's literally like, I don't know why motherfuckers be showing that shit off to the world, but I guess they are. You don't know what you could see, because there's really no restrictions on here. I mean, sometimes you can get banned, but I don't know, that's kind of rare. This platform is just bound for disaster, because you can literally show anything on your webcam. Now we gotta talk about Tinder, bro. Fuck Tinder, alright? This shit's ass. When I used Tinder about a year ago, I was in my element, bro. I was in my, I gotta find a date era. That's where I was at. But in this era of my life, it was a shitty one, I'm not gonna lie. I was constantly getting ghosted. It was tough. It was tragic. I wasn't even getting any matches either. Like, I was like, damn, am I just butt ugly? Like, what the f— And what I learned is you actually don't even get impressions if you just have the basic Tinder. You won't even get impressions. Like, it's crazy. You have to have Tinder Platinum if you even want to get impressions. So, it's just a waste of fucking time. And if you're a girl, the chances of finding a dude that's, like, genuine on Tinder, yeah, it's pretty low. Now we gotta talk about Telegram.
Wait, you talking about dude or chicks?
If you even want to get impressions. So, it's just a waste of fucking time. And if you're a girl, the chances of finding a dude that's, like, genuine on Tinder, yeah, it's pretty low. Now we gotta—
Oh, genuine on Tinder. I mean, I was quiet during the whole Tinder thing because it's like, you know, I mean, my thoughts are not the same as his. You feel me? That's all I'm gonna say. But
I gotta talk about Telegram. Who the fuck even uses this shit? Like, seriously. I cannot name one soul that has ever used Telegram in my entire life. Like, there was actually one dude once who was pretending to be me on YouTube, right? And he was basically promoting his Telegram scam, I guess. And on that channel, I had a verification check. So you are a dumbass if you think you're gonna fool people with this stupid-ass Telegram shit. And plus, no one's downloading the app anyway, so why even bother doing it? Next up, we got House Party. Yeah, you might want to be careful with this one. So House Party is pretty much just like a video chatting app where you can chat with like anybody worldwide. And sure, it might be great for chatting with friends, but yeah, you can see some weird shit on House Party. It's kind of like Omegle when it comes to restrictions. And now the most dangerous out of all of these has got to be hands down Snapchat. You could see a picture just pop up in your inbox. You don't know what the hell it is. I mean, it could be literally anything. And Snapchat also has this thing called Streaks, and it like kind of makes you send pictures to random ass people. Like, it's kind of dumb. I don't get it. In high school, I was like big on the whole streaks thing. I thought it was super cool to have high streaks, but now I just don't give a fuck. I'm like, why the hell was I even doing this? I was literally just wasting my time. I was just sending a black screen with a goddamn S on it to random NPCs I didn't even know.
I got a Snapchat, bro. And Instagram shortly adapted the whole snapping thing, you know what I'm saying? Right, from Snapchat. But it's like, yeah, I'll just, you know, that's where you would watch stuff that, you know what I'm saying, that goes on, you know what I'm saying, and you know, either your friend's life, your family's life, you know what I'm saying, person of interest, you know what I'm saying, all of that. And it's like, you know, I don't know. It was new, you know what I'm saying, one of those things that was new and that was interesting, you feel me? And of course, Instagram adapted that, so it's like, you know, now you just watch snaps of, like, you know, snapping became the whole thing now, you know what I'm saying? It was definitely interestingly new, and I, like, you know,
I'm like, what the hell am I even doing right now? Like, is it really that important to run up your Snap score? I don't think so. And God forbid when these kids are about to lose their streaks, it's life or death. If the power cuts out, oh no, man, the world's ending. Your streak is about to break. No, but in all seriousness, some people act like the world is going to crash and burn if their Snap streaks end. Like, it is not that deep. And how to limit all these problems with these other social media platforms is just limit everything to your friends and your friends only. The entire point of social media was to be be more connected with your friends. So why not just use it for that? Like, that makes the most profile pictures. Because, I mean, we all got one. The profile picture really does add to the name or whatever you go by online. And for me, on both of my channels, I have a blue and a red bird. I mean, what it says about me is I can't draw to save my life, so I had to make this in Microsoft Paint. That's pretty much what my profile picture says about me. But today, we're gonna figure out what these types of profile pictures say about people. First up, we gotta talk about the K-pop profile pictures. Oh my god. If you have this profile picture, chances are you are terminally on Twitter. Maybe there's slight outliers, but most people who have this profile picture are Twitter stans, or stans of the K-pop band, or whatever it is. A lot of K-pop stans just love canceling people. I don't know what it is, but they just be getting mad at you for like the most ridiculous reason on the planet. So there is no happiness with these people. The only hype moment in these people's lives is when BTS drops a new album. Like, bro, you could give them a car and they still won't be happy, bro. They would be like, I want that new BTS album. Sometimes these people be writing shit on their Snapchat stories like, I love Jungkook. Jungkook, if you're reading this, I want to be with you forever. I'm not saying everybody is, but for the most part, that's just how it is. Next up, we got Kentrell Deshaun Golden PFPs, the young boy profile pictures. And now these people also love ratioing people on Twitter. It's basically the exact opposite of a K-pop stan. They will hop on Twitter just to make people's days miserable, bro. Like, they're devious with it, too. Like, they want that ratio. And if they successfully get the ratio, oh my god, bro, about to be turns in their household. If he gets one successful ratio, this man cannot be stopped, right? This man is a force to be reckoned with. I mean, these people either just be trolling or they're just, like, generally emotionless. Like, you can say some shit like, oh, damn, bro, my mom went in the hospital yesterday. And they'll be like, haha, L ratio, get wrecked, smoking on that mom pack. Like, okay, bro. Some people take it to extreme lengths and actually say, like, ratio in real life. And if you do that, bro, you need some reevaluating. Like, how the fuck you gonna ratio people in real life? Like, how does that even work? And if the teacher goes over ratios in class, that guy is never gonna shut up. He's gonna make so many jokes about it, it's just gonna be really annoying. Next up, we got, like, stans of other rappers, like X, Juice, Nicki Minaj. I like Juice WRLD and X. I mean, Nicki Minaj, I like some of her old songs, but new ones not so much. If somebody dares to have, like, an opposing opinion about an artist that this person supports, oh, they're gonna, like, write paragraphs to your ass telling you why you're so dumb and why these artists are, like, the peak of this generation. Some people in these fan bases
Nicki
are
Minaj
just really
and Beyonce
toxic
fans, boy.
really at the end of the day, music taste is subjective, so it's not something worth fighting over. Like, I listen to Yeat, Cardi, Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely, a bunch of other rappers. And a lot of you might be like, damn, bro, their music's dookie. Why do you listen to that? It's just my personal preference, you know? But with these people, you cannot have a preference. Like, you have to like that artist or else they're gonna be on your ass on Twitter, TikTok, whatever the platform is. Like, if you make a post about, like, how you didn't like Nicki Minaj's new song, oh god, be prepared for the people to just storm your DMs or replies and just tell you why you're a fucking idiot and why the song is so good. Even though at the end of the day, it's all subjective. Next up, we got the emo profile pictures. Oh my god. With this one, bro, it's probably their mom took away their iPad, so they changed their profile picture to a sad Bart Simpson. Because, oh man, they were really going through it and having a rough time. They got only 9 chicken nuggets instead of 10 at the dinner table.
Listen to lo-fi.
It cuts so deep. Like, everybody's got struggles in life, but I don't know, man. There's no reason to have a Bart Simpson PFP and post sad quotes all over the internet and shit, and post sad quotes on your social media page, and they probably say some shit like, my parents don't understand me.
I overthink, but also overlove.
And they probably say some shit like, my parents don't understand me. Even though their mom takes really good care of them, buys them the newest consoles and games and stuff like that. It's just the people who basically pretend to be sad all the time. Like, you could give this dude a new mansion with a goddamn Lamborghini parked outside, and he's still gonna be, like, really sad and sulking and in his feelings. Like, everyone goes through hard times, but if you're pretending your life is so hard and all that, it's just really cringy. Next up, we got the default profile picture. Now, chances are if you have this one, you were either A, too lazy to set up a profile picture, B, like, you literally just drop a comment on every fucking video. You basically just be running your mouth. Or C, you're just really toxic. I don't know. Those are the options that I think. And honestly, most of the comments on this video are probably going to be from, like, a default profile picture from Google. And I've been on this website for quite some time, and honestly, that's how it is for most of my videos. A lot of these people always got something to say, which could either be good or bad. I mean, I don't really care. There's, like, a slight subgroup of this PFP where basically
those are people that do not want to be known at all, bro. Like, like when they say something, they're really speaking from themselves, bro. Like these are their intrusive thoughts. You feel me? But they don't want to be known for who's saying these intrusive thoughts. Therefore, they don't put a profile picture so that they can say whatever they want, and there'll be no consequences. Whatever they want. And I guess it's just the freedom of that, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why people don't want to be immersed, like completely immersed in certain like internet, social media things, but still, like, you know what I'm saying? Just I guess we'll just want to troll or something, or you know what I'm saying, or just say what they're really feeling, what they're really thinking, and yeah, bro.
That just try to correct you for every little thing, like, actually, you were supposed to say this, even though it really wasn't that deep. I mean, they always got something to say, you know what I mean? Or sometimes they just be really toxic for no reason. Next up, we got the anime profile pictures. Now, a lot of people with anime profile pictures are people who don't really know what to set their profile picture as, besides, like, characters from their favorite anime. A lot of people say, like, if you have an anime profile picture, you gotta be a loser or some shit, but, I mean, not necessarily in every case, but I do gotta say, if you have a adult anime profile picture, yeah, chances are, bro, you're a Discord mob. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. You just be rolling around in a goddamn gaming chair 24/7. Honestly, in my personal opinion, I think anime's become more mainstream, and a lot more people like to watch it. A lot of people who are degenerates, yeah, they tend to fall in the adult anime category. They be consuming that shit 24/7, and if it's their profile picture, you know that they're consuming that shit 24/7.
Bro, I swear now they be slapping stickers on cars, bro. Like that's how you know. I mean, maybe not. That anime is like they know every detail, intricate detail of the story of that anime, bro. I swear, man. Like those guys, and like it's crazy because they be most anal. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you don't know a show that well and you're just going by what you think is going on, dude, they'll come for you like hornets, bro. You're like, no, actually, you didn't catch this because it was really this, and the details like right there. Why didn't you just catch this part about it? When what I'm saying, when you watch the episode, I'm like, bro, I don't know. I'm gonna skip over that. Like some things I watch is like I have to watch a second time just to really catch that part over, because some could happen, like I could be on the phone or something, or like it just goes over my mind or something. You know what I'm saying? It like they made it that hidden or something. It's like I swear those people, bro, because like it's almost like they live that shit 24/7, bro. And yes, I have some animes that I like to watch like a lot, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like unless I really know that show, these people will come for you like hornets. If you didn't catch one specific detail that made this outcome, bro. It's like, oh my god, bro. Like you even gotta like be like that just to get that point across. You feel me?
7. Let's keep it a buck. They're not leaving their room. They ain't even seen sunlight since last week. Next up, we got the cult profile pictures. Now, these profile pictures are people or content creators that you are a fan of or something like that. Now, for this one, it purely depends on the person, because they could just be a fan of the content creator, or they could just be an extreme meat rider for no reason. Like, I don't know how many motherfuckers I've seen with an Andrew Tate profile picture that just fucking meat ride them. Or like some of my friends on here have like a cult, and you know what? I think it's cool. I think the whole idea of it is cool, but honestly, I think it's kind of ruined by the meat riders. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the meat rider be crazy sometimes. Like, the moment somebody says they don't like that person's content or whatever, they just get all mad and butthurt. Next up, we got the Gacha Life profile pictures. Now, some of the people who have these profile pictures, yeah, a lot of them probably fall into the Gacha Life cringe category. These are the people who make like the weirdest shit on Gacha Life that's just like hella questionable, and a lot of people who are playing the game, be wary of people like this, because I don't know why the fuck they create content like this. Like, there's just no need for it, and it's just really fucking weird. Like, a lot of kids play the game, and they're being exposed to shit like that. And honestly, it's kind of sickening. Now, some of the people who have these profile pictures are kids, so they're bound to be immature. So expect to have like
mostly,
a war with them in the fucking comments. Now,
I
we got
agree with
the
that part.
Sigma or Patrick Bateman profile pictures. Oh my god. Now, these people are just really cringy. Like, they think they're like Sigma males, that they got Patrick Bateman as their profile picture. Like, all of a sudden, like, the switch flips as soon as they change their profile picture. Oh, now they're a Sigma male, apparently. Like, why Patrick Bateman out of fucking everybody? I mean, Patrick Bateman, he was in American Psycho, and he was like the villain or some shit. And I guess a lot of people thought he was a Sigma male, so he became like a meme on the internet, I guess. Like, these are the type of motherfuckers that have like the Joker as their profile picture or something, and think that their life is so similar to Patrick Bateman or the Joker or whoever the fuck they're idolizing at this point. Except we got the blacked out profile picture. Now, yeah, this person either went completely ghost, like you see them on Discord, they got the blacked out PFP, oh, nah, they're gone. Or they got in a call the other day and they went emo
Or the
mode.
ones that be having like the Neo picture. I think it's Neo. I think a little bit more computerized, but like that be having the Neo profile. Oh my god, bro. Those motherfuckers everywhere. Probably still are. You feel me? I'm just like, bro, I don't know what it
And
means.
shit just hit the fan. Or they just changed it because, like, they didn't have anything else to change it to, that they just put it as a black screen. I kind of feel like there's no in between. I feel like those are the only options. Like, a lot of people change their PFP to a black screen to show that they're, like, sad or whatever the hell. It's kind of similar to the Bart Simpson one. Those aesthetic, sad boy, black and white profile pictures. It's similar to those. Like, these people be sad, like, one time, and they're like, wow, like, I'm so depressed, and I can relate to the R14 and deep subreddit. Like, yeah, it's just really happening. But today we talk about the worst TikTok slang. Slang words that should have just been left to rot. And some people really be using these words in real life. And in my opinion, I think you need some reevaluating if you're using these words in real life. Or, I mean, some of them just in general. Like, you shouldn't even use them to begin with. First one we're gonna start with is it gripping? I don't think I have to explain what this means. I think we all know. Some people really say this and act like it's crazy Riz. Or acting like it's some Mr. Krabs ass secret formula. Like, oh yeah, nah, now she's gonna sleep me. She's gonna think I'm hilarious. Like, no, bro. It's just fucking corny. And if you already don't look desperate enough, bro, you're gonna be on the street like fucking Squidward begging for some spare cooch. And this, of course, originated from TikTok, and it was like everywhere in the comments section. And I guess it's the internet. They're just gonna do their thing. It's whatever. They're gonna come up with all sorts of variations and shit like that of the word, too. That's just how internet words just get thrown around at this. Some people just be dropping it on like random girls' comment sections on TikTok, and some people just be saying it in real life. And honestly, I think it's weird as fuck. I mean, I guess that's how trends are gonna go at this point. I mean, I made an entire video on TikTok trends already. And I don't think I have to explain the negative amount of brain cells that go on in these people's heads, but it is what it is. And let's just say that doesn't compare to some of the words that we're gonna talk about later in the video. Like, it just gets much worse. The level of down badness is crazy. And some people really be saying that about users that aren't even grown yet. Like, bro, are you trying to be like EDP? Like, what the fuck's up with you? Next up, we got Ohio. Yeah, this shit's really annoying. I feel like this word died so fast because it just got so annoying so fast. And I just feel bad for the poor souls that live there. Because every time you say, oh yeah, I'm from Ohio, everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, you're from Ohio. Most normal person in Ohio. Like, bro, that must be hell if you're from Ohio. Like, I feel so bad for you. When that word was at its peak, you probably couldn't even breathe without hearing that word so many times. And that shit just doesn't even make sense to begin with. I guess the whole meaning of it is crazy shit just happens there. But it got so bad to the point where I could just take a sip of water and some dude would come up to me and be like, drinking water in Ohio. Like, bro, I'm just taking a sip of water. Like, leave me the hell alone. It just got way out of hand for no reason, bro. I feel like once it goes viral on TikTok, it gets to certain people that are gonna start, like, overusing it. And that's how it is with most words. And now next up we got ratio. Now this word was just used to like say you got more likes, comments, shares than someone else, which is kind of tough, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's just unfortunate. But like with most of these words, some people just use them in real life. Like, may God bless you if you're a fucking 7th grade teacher.
I ain't never heard that in real life, bro. Oh my god, bro. If I ever did, I'm like,
teaching ratios in class. There's gonna be that one kid that's like, oh yeah, the teacher just ratioed the class. Like, bro, no one's laughing. Just stop, bro. Keep the ratioing on your Young Boy Stan account. I don't know what it was with Young Boy, but a lot of people with Young Boy profile pictures were going around ratioing people on Twitter. Next up, we got Hear Me Out. Somebody would type in the comment section, Hear Me Out, to somebody that a lot of people wouldn't find attractive. But some people really take it too far, bro. Like, some people saying that about, like, kids. Like, yo, what is wrong? And some people really be saying that about, like, Fortnite skins and, I don't know, anime characters. Like, it's weird, bro. Like, some people really be thirsting over 2D anime drawings, bro. Like, come on, dog. You need some serious help. Like, bro, at that point, they might as well just start be seeing straight up pixels, bro. Like, they don't go outside. Like, that's in their field of vision. Next up, we got touch grass. Now, of course, I encourage touching grass. I think you should. It's nice. You should go outside, just lie down, and just soak in the grass. Okay, that sounded weird. But let's keep it a bean, bro. For people that be commenting all day on TikTok, touch grass and shit like that, you are spending your entire day on TikTok, so you yourself are not touching any grass. You're over there just like, yeah, you should touch grass, and then your ass is scrolling all day. You're just, like, fed by the instant dopamine hits you get when you scroll past a video. Like, the amount of dopamine released in your brain, like, it's a new video every 30 seconds. Bro. And that shit's gonna keep you hooked for like hours at a time. Chances are, if you're like going through TikTok comment sections, telling people to touch grass and having like all-out wars with them, you're not touching grassy. Let's keep it on. Let's keep it on. Next up, we got mommy or mommy milkers. Oh my god, bro. Just stop. You are like miles below the trenches at that point, bro. If you be calling a
this guy up on Instagram, bro. First time I seen that was when he used it. I'm just like, what? Like, in just the context that was used, it's like the way he made it sound was so damn bad. It was diabolically. It was like, oh my god, bro. I've never seen desperation like that, bro. Now, granted, it could be a joke, and I'm hoping it is. That it's just for like internet, like shock value, or to joke like that. But damn, the way that it was worded, bro. Mommy milk, like what? What?
Girl, mommy, especially just some random girl on TikTok.
Mostly about
bro,
white
you
girls
are
too.
So down bad. And some of these people really be grown ass men. Like, come on. The fact that that word now has an entirely different meaning is weird, bro. Bro, that shit just gives me secondhand embarrassment. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Some people really be calling like anime characters mommy or fucking bitmojis. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? I have never seen it to that level, to the point where somebody is willing to call a bitmoji fine. Like, come on, bro. Like, bro, you clearly haven't seen a woman in real life. Like, you're viewing the world at that point is literally just 2D. That's up we got Who's Gonna Stop Me. And yeah, you can kind of put the pieces together to figure out why this one's bad. The original meaning of this was, Speed was on a live stream with Ash Cash and asked her if they were the only two people left in the world, if she would let him hit. And when she said no, he kept saying, who gonna stop me? And he was just freaking out and shit. And I don't know, bro. Personally, I don't know why people thought that was funny. And a lot of people just took that and ran with it. People say it in like the worst context possible. He was pretty much insinuating that he was going to do the R thing. Personally, bro, that's too far in my opinion. But a lot of fetuses look up to Speed, and they're not going to question it one bit. They look at this dude like he's some kind of lord or savior, and he can do no wrong. Doesn't matter if you love or hate Speed, objectively he's done many things wrong. And this definitely being one of them. And now this one, it's like 3 words in one. And it's like basically encouraging people to do this. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss, or whatever the fuck, I don't know. Basically what people mean by this is that somebody is being, quote, a girl boss if they gaslight people and gatekeep shit. This one pisses me off because, like, no, you're not. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, you should not gaslight people. And don't gatekeep shit. You just look like a loser. Gaslighting is basically just making somebody look like the villain. Making them look like they're Mojo Jojo preying on your downfall. And gatekeeping is basically holding any certain characteristics and being like, oh no, only certain people can do this or say this. And the word girl boss is already just cringe to begin with. There's no redeeming qualities of this terminology at all, despite it having like 3 kind of separate words. By saying this, you're literally encouraging people to gaslight and gatekeep shit. Like, bro, you're telling me you're gonna listen to some shit that you saw like on a TikTok comment section? Like, come on, bro. And because of that, people are like, oh yeah, these 3 words, this is how I should live my life. These are my new values and beliefs. Really, bro? Is this how you gonna live your life? Pretty sad existence, if you ask me. And I saved the worst one for last. This one is just horrible. Like, I'm actually about to hurl and throw out my entire digestive system. Is it bubblegum pink? This basically refers to a underage body parts for a girl. They're basically asking if they haven't matured yet, essentially. It's just disgusting, bro. Like, why do you even say this? You pretty much just turn into EDP at this point, bro. Like, what is wrong with you? And of course they comment this under, like, children's posts, too, and shit like that, and it's just fucking disgusting. And a lot of people on TikTok, they're like, oh yeah, this is perfectly normal behavior. No, it's not, bro. Like, bro, you'll take a nice little 5-star to the face, bro, if you ever say this to a girl. The fact that people think this is Riz is just sad, bro. That shit gonna lead you right to the jail cell, bro. That's all I'm saying. What people don't realize is that what they put on the internet is out there forever. So if you say some shit like that on the internet, people could possibly look that shit up in the future and see that you said that. And if you're applying for a job or some shit, well, yeah, kiss your job goodbye. You're screwed. Like, there's no winning for you at that point. My Hero Academia fans. Now, these people just make the weirdest videos on TikTok. And I mean, anime fans in general, some of them just be really crazy. Some of them rep cosplay and shit like that in school, or just Naruto run through the hallways and shit like that. And
see, the most anime thing I've ever did was the Naruto run. I only did that like once or twice. I never did that cosplay-ish. I think it'd be dope to go to Anime Expo and see people dress up like that, you know what I'm saying? It's like a form of Halloween, but yeah, bro. Most anime thing I've done was just like at least the Naruto run like 2 times.
Others are just
to do it, you feel me? But I also thought it was like the Sonic run as well, you feel me? So, what did they say? 2 wins? Kill 2 birds with 1 stone?
a lot more tame about it, and they just casually watch anime. And you know, that's what you should do. We have people like this on TikTok. Like, there is a girl with a biggie in her mouth. Like, bro, I don't even gotta say nothing, bro. I don't even think I gotta look at the rest of these videos for you to know that, Jesus Christ, it's fucking bad. And not to mention, a lot of people in the fan base like to ship characters together, even though that wasn't, like, the artist's intention of doing that. And they, like, overanalyze the characters in the show and their movements and their actions, and they're like, oh my god, the artist, he's definitely gonna make them together, like, they have to be together, like, they're destined to be together. Bro, it's fictional characters, chill out, like, you're getting way too obsessed over this blow. And there's some people that will, like, fucking tear you apart on Twitter if you say, like, the anime that they like sucks. Like, if you say MHA sucks, for example, they're going to get on your head and just start tearing you apart and telling you why MHA is the best anime. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. Not the best anime. The best show in existence. They will write paragraphs telling you why you're wrong and why you're an idiot. Now we've got to talk about fans of games such as FNAF, Sonic. Like, games with just really, really strong fan bases. Now, a lot of these people like to use a good old website called Wattpad, and they create, like, the worst fan fictions known to man. Like, I don't know how in the fuck people are just, like, creating these without even, like, thinking about it. And they also create some disgusting art along with it. I mean, a lot of the people in this fan base are kids, obviously. So they're going to be exposed to that type of shit if they just have one Google search like Sonic or FNAF or whatever the hell. They're going to be exposed to shit like that. And they're going to see content that they should definitely not be seeing at a really young age. Or just at all in general. Like, the content just shouldn't even exist. And of course there's shipping. A lot of shipping happens in fan bases. That's just how it goes. And some people take it as far and say, like, these characters are their boyfriends or girlfriends. Like, yo, like, what the... Like, bro, you are weird as hell for that one. And of course we can't forget the game Genshin Impact. Yeah, of course Genshin Impact fans be doing that shit. And it just ruins the game overall for people who enjoy the game. Just, if people are looking for, like, tips on how to beat the game or whatever the fuck, they might stumble upon, like, this weird-ass content. that these fans are creating. And it's just really disturbing, especially if the fans of the game are like really young. Now we gotta talk about K-pop fans. Now, of course, K-pop fans are one of, not if the most toxic fan base on this list. These are the types of people that will go on Twitter and worship these K-pop groups, right? And they'll just talk about how good they are and like how they want to marry them one day or some shit like that. And if somebody utters like some slight criticism towards their way, not even just about like the artists, like yeah, they'll go out of their way to defend the artists and shit like that, their way too. Like if any criticism goes their way for the way they're behaving or acting, they're going to lash out on you and tell you to kill yourself and a bunch of shit like that. And it's just fucking horrible. And they really don't have any other life outside of the internet, and that's probably why they act like that, because shit, they don't know how to act. A lot of these people are just really immature and just like fucking send death threats your way if you don't like a certain genre of music, which is crazy. Like music's gotta be one of the most subjective things on the planet. Like obviously people's music tastes are going to vary heavily. That's just what happens, and there's no need to get on somebody's head for that. Now we gotta talk about rapper fans. More specifically, like Nicki Minaj fans, X fans. Now, Nicki Minaj calls her fan base the Barbs, I guess. And now these people, it's like the same kind of deal with like the K-pop stans. Like, if they have a differing opinion about Nicki Minaj, oh, they're gonna be on your head. And if they're watching this video, you know, I like some of her old songs, like Starships, that shit's a classic. But me personally, I'm not really rocking with her new music. I kinda think it's bummed, I'm not gonna lie. And hey, some people might get on my head for that in the comments. Some people have even been doxxed, given death threats and shit like that over not liking Nicki Minaj, which is crazy. And if a big celebrity says something bad or negative about the artist, thousands of people are just gonna come and attack her, give her death threats and shit like that. It's like thousands upon thousands.
Cardi B.
It's happened before where popular celebrities criticize her song. Somebody criticized her song, Super Freaky Girl. Literally everybody was on this person's head. I don't know how people get so tight over it, bro. It's a song. It really isn't that deep. We're okay. The world's not gonna explode. You're not bleeding. You're not gonna die. Like, everything's fine. Now we gotta talk about bronies. Now, these are people who are, like, grown-ass men that, like, a show meant for little girls. Yeah, you can just imagine the really weird dynamic that goes on there. Like, some people might be like, but you don't have to show it. No, it's just weird. I'm sorry. It's a show meant for little girls, and you're a grown-ass man. Some people are just really weird about it. Like, some people try to, like, hit on young girls in the fan base. People have made multiple documentaries on it, and it's just really
the
creepy and disgusting what some of these people do. Like, they really be having conventions and shit. Like, damn, that's crazy. I really didn't think this one was, like, a really, like, popular fan base, but apparently show for little girls is some
convention.
How garnered a fan base. I have no fucking idea how. Now we gotta talk about fans of Twitch girls.
I'm crying, bro.
Like the e-girl sims. Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm on the floor.
These e-girls can just post one tweet. Literally just one. There's always that guy in the comments that just fucking white knights the shit out of her. Like, dude, you don't even know her. Like, what the fuck do you do to that? Or they say the weirdest shit. Like, one motherfucker was really like, Nico, are you okay? Your cheeks are a bit wet. Is your boyfriend beating you up? And if that's the case, then I can stop him. Like, okay, buddy, you're not doing obviously, no, that didn't happen, but bro wanted to save the day. Bro wanted to make up a scenario where he was the hero. Some random dude on the internet. That's right. And these dudes are dropping bans on these girls. Fucking racks. It's crazy. Some motherfuckers be donating like $2,000 to Pokimane. These dudes really paying them enough money to buy a new crib. It's crazy. And they doing that all just for a chance to get some play with this girl, which is wild. One dude sent Amaranth a new iPhone.
In their case, they think a play just being noticed. I'm like, yo.
$1,000, and it had like a bodyguard's number in it or some shit. I don't know. Let's not lie to ourselves. Bro definitely put his number in, and he was like, you can give me a card if you need, baby. Like, bro, shut up. This dude really dropped 6 figures, bro.
Mentally
figures
ill,
on a
for real.
Twitch girl. That is what. I'm ready to get some people mauled in with this next one. I already expect. I'm gonna get some comments about this. Andrew Tate stands. Holy shit. These people will not shut up about this motherfucker. I don't know what it is, but they just won't get off his meat. Like, yeah, sure. Like, some of the things he says are true, right? Like, you should stop vaping to improve your life, get to the bag, whatever. But just a lot of the shit that he says is just so fucking stupid. And he's definitely doing it for media attention.
I wholeheartedly agree with him. With what he's saying about Andrew Tate. It's like, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just all this for shock value. But you do have some stuff in there, you know, that makes sense to be like, okay, yeah, improving all that. sometimes some great statements and explanations, but god dang, some of the shit he says sometimes I'm like, you know what, nah, like you're a clown. I don't know. I'll probably watch some like inspirational videos. I'll probably include you or something. You know what I'm saying? Like like I'll watch a video that have a good message that you said or something, because I'm not just gonna watch you wholeheartedly, bro. Because you be saying some stuff, I'm just like, bro, you're just ridiculous, bro. And it's not even like, to me personally, like, that kind of funny type of ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, it's more of a shake my head kind of ridiculous. It's like, nah, man. All right, bro.
Engine, but people are just too blind to see it and they believe every little thing that he says. And they really be buying Hustlers University. Bro, you can literally go on YouTube and get this information for free, which is the craziest part. Like, how you gonna meet ride a dude and say you're alpha?
It's like the people that pay for OnlyFans, even though there's freaking corn out there. I said corn, the yellow vegetable. But I'm like, dude, how? How? Not even why, but how? Everybody knows about freaking corn. Everybody knows about it. Why are you still paying just to see these chicks? Like, it's crazy, bro.
Like, it just doesn't make sense. And if you actually refer to yourself as alpha and refer to other people as beta, you're just a fucking loser. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I just had to say that real quick. Like, the whole alpha, beta, sigma shit, it's cringe. I'm sorry. Now we gotta talk about the fucking Patrick Bateman, Joker, those people. The Sigma Grindset people. The I'm in my villain arc, bro people. People are really fans of fucking Patrick Bateman and the Joker. It makes no sense. Like, how are you fans of these people? Like, they were the villains in the movie. The Joker was mentally insane. How are you a fan of that? But bro, oh my god, the Joker's so right about society. Bro, if you don't shut your... They really be making Sigma quotes, too. Quotes! Like, how... That's wild. They really be trying to follow in their footsteps, too. Like, some kids be walking around trying to look like Patrick Bateman. Like, how the fuck? All these kids got, like, Patrick Bateman and the Joker as their profile picture, too, which is, it's just mad weird. These dudes be meat-riding characters in a movie because they claim they're, quote-unquote, Sigma. Yeah, it's so fucking cringe. Now, we gotta talk about furries. Now, I really don't care. You can do whatever the hell you want, but it's just so weird when people be dressing up and shit like that in school. Like, bro, why don't you just keep that shit at home or at a convention or just... I personally think being a furry is kind of weird, but obviously, you can do it. I don't really care that much. But if you're going to dress up as, like, a furry or whatever the fuck, why are you doing it in public? That's what I don't understand. And why are you saying, yes, this is my true identity. This is who I really am. Bro, you were born human. That's crazy that you think you're an ant. I'm not trying to see somebody dressed up as a lizard in school. Yeah, my friend actually had that happen at his school. Or I'm not trying to see somebody just walk around on all fours at school. And we gotta talk about Dream. Now, for Dream, bro, the meat riding is just insane. Like, I don't know how so many people like this dude so much to the point where they will do everything he says, practically worship this guy. Like, this dude just fucking plays Minecraft. Like, how are you gonna worship some regular dude who plays Minecraft? And they will also hate on you if you don't like Dream. And they will just talk about Dream 24/7. Like, I don't know why they can't just shut up for 1 second. Like, Jesus. They be really cooking up edits and KineMaster and shit, too. And I don't know if they really even go outside, to be honest. Like, that's literally all they do. A lot of people just like his content, which is cool. I mean, I personally don't really like it. Now we gotta talk about cartoon shows in general, like Steven Universe, Rick and Morty. Now these shows in particular, like whenever people aren't pleased with like the writing in the shows or just like how the show's plot points operate and shit like that, and they talk about how the show's trash or whatever the hell, and it's all these people's faults. And for example, Rick and Morty, fans were calling like the people who were writing the show in like 2017 like SJWs or some shit like that, and they were blaming it on the female writers why the show was quote-unquote so bad. Like, dude, if you don't like the show, just don't fucking watch it. It is really not that deep. It's like somebody saying, damn, bro, Ice Spice is so trash. Her music's garbage, bro. Like, she fell off. She's trash. And then you just play In Her Mood 24/7 on your earbuds. And one dude really got heated over, like, Steven Universe's, like, plot and shit like that getting leaked. Like, bro, it is really not that deep. He was bashing the kid that leaked it and shit like that, and the kid, like, had cancer and was with the Make-A-Wish Foundation and saw episodes early. Like, goddamn, dude, there's more to life than Steven Universe. There's no reason to get your fucking panties in a bunch about it. But yeah, all in all, don't be like this. Just be a casual fan of the shows or whatever media you consume. Because if you turn out like this, you're just far gone. And you just gotta have some kind of balance. And thank you all for the support this year. I appreciate you. And I figured I had to put together some of the best videos, in my opinion, this year. Playing on screen right now is a sneak peek of a 2024 Wordy video. Since you made it to the end of this, I figured I would hook y'all up with a sneak. I got big things planned for 2024, and I'm glad y'all really fuck with the video, so I gotta keep improving the quality, of course. But trust, man, we taking over this year. By 2025, Birdie is gonna have 1 million subscribers, and Wordy's gonna have 400K, bro. I'm just envisioning it right now, bro. But yeah, thank y'all for...
Alright, you guys, so that was the worst things about the internet by Wordy, you feel me? I'm gonna go ahead and let them hold this right quick, you know what I'm saying? It's a sub. Yeah, bro, like, this was very entertaining. This was very, very entertaining and funny. Like, I was like, bruh. I mean, most of the stuff he said was facts. It was facts. Like, pretty much, like, all through and through. I mean, of course, some were some of his opinion, which, you know what I'm saying, like, I guess I mostly, like, couldn't relate. And some that was like, I never even knew this was a thing, you know what I'm saying? And some it's like, I know, but it's like, I did, those are the things I skip over, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't even want to get into ish like that. Like the furry, I was like, I don't want to get into ish like that. Like the K-pop motherfuckers, I don't want to get into that, you feel me? I don't care about none of that. And some I knew, and it's like, I literally did not want to discuss that, you know what I'm saying? Like, the older dudes that, I mean, I guess guys, like, whether they're adults and, they like freaking pony shows. Anyways, man, y'all let me know your thoughts about down in the comment section down below. Y'all know it's Boomer and Jared watching Bali Star. Make sure to leave a like, support the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new, so we join up with the All-Star gang in this thing. Catch y'all in the next one. 100. Oh.
Yeah.